Welcome to day 2 of the chase for this sought-after trophy. It's the Goofball Classic from Moccasin Bay. And the wildlife isn't the only hazard out here on the course. We are under a rain delay for the second round, and our on-site meteorologist provided a grim forecast. Needless to say, the participants were not pleased. And the atmosphere was one of gloom. Therefore, the chairman of the DSGA put the grounds crew to work cleaning the clubhouse. So let's pull away to coverage of an event from day 1, the Cookie Bake-Off. A total of 9 entries were submitted, and of course, the bakers were unknown to the judges. Number 1 was melt in your mouth, not in your hand, but of course wash your hands afterwards anyway. Who needs an oven with no-bake cookies? Number 3 was Grandma's old-fashioned cookies, memories of Grandma Starrett. Cowboy cookies was number 4. One of the judges said, "Yeah, cowboy." Number 5, everything but the kitchen sink. That's impressive. There's at least 3 sinks in the kitchen. Troppy Delight was number 6. Number 7, slap your grandma cookies. Slap me, I ate 3. Number 8, sinful drop cookies. And sinful is right. Number 9, grandma's old made new. I think they recycled the cookies. Needless to say, every one of them was delicious. And they went fast. There were no losers in this contest. But of course, following an event like this, there's always some measure of guilt. Well, the rain is cleared, and the chairman of the DSGA is again enforcing his iron will on the grounds crew.
Make your own sand.
Perhaps the reason for his demeanor is because of the coffee that he drinks. That's right, he's a badass coffee drinker. It's time for some round 2 coverage. Joining me here in the booth is Wade Starrett. Wade, tell us, what's it like out there on the course?
Well, the rain delay has probably changed things a little bit. You know, the green is a lot softer, a lot slower. There could be some real movement.
All right, let's look at some highlights. Arthur Blaylock is participating in his first goofball tournament, and he's experiencing the subtle breaks of the green.
But we did catch this shot of Arthur in round 1, sinking a lengthy birdie putt.
Here's Russell Guy. Looks like he's having a tough day, Wade.
Jeff, that brings us to a word from one of our sponsors.
When your game goes in the crapper, call JJ's.
Here's Jay Woods, the runner-up in the inaugural Goofball Classic for birdie. But it lips out.
He does make a strong comeback for par, though.
Wade, for some of our viewers who may not be familiar with what occurred back in '97, walk us through it. What do you remember?
Well, Jay, he was in contention, which was a surprise. I mean, he was a rookie. But he's right there, and then there were these 2 assailants who showed up wearing brown paper bags over their heads, swinging 9-irons, trying to take his knees out.
Tragic. That's awful.
You know it's got to stick in his head, even today.
Yes, I'm sure. And it gives other players a moment of pause knowing that those unidentified assailants may still be out there. Even 14 years later, this is a haunting sight.
Yeah, that's a 2-stroke penalty.
One of the more challenging holes at Moccasin Bay is number 4, called Despair. Wade, tell us why that is.
You see here what the chairman refers to as the St. Andrew's Bunker, but among contestants, it's known as the Pit of Despair.
Here's Jonathan Starrett showing us how to easily get out of this bunker. You know, Wade, I wouldn't be surprised if to win this tournament, someone needs to effectively hit out of that very bunker.
You're right, Jeff. A lot of people are taking 2-3 shots. It can make a big difference.
And here's Jonathan Starrett again, sinking a sweet little birdie putt. I wouldn't be surprised if he posts a low round on the final day. Wade, controversy has always been a characteristic of this tournament, and that brings us to the matter of this putt.
Nice stroke. Oh, did he hit something?
Alan Templeton is the golfer here, and let's notice it a little bit slower.
Nice and straight. Yeah, oh.
Something clearly about a foot after he hit the putt.
It changed the course of that ball.
Yeah, he had a nice line on it. All right, what do you see there?
Nice and straight. I can't really tell from this shot.
It definitely lips out, though. That's got to frustrate any golfer. Here earlier is our leader, Don Starrett. He's on the same surface, putting, and there doesn't seem to be any problem with the line.
Smooth putts.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Are those golf boots he's wearing?
Oh my, you're right. I hadn't noticed. That doesn't
seem appropriate.
Look at
the heel on that.
That would leave a terrible imprint. Wade, I think that is just unacceptable. Improper footwear on the golf green, no doubt altering the putt of Alan Templeton, taking him out of this tournament.
Jeff, I have to agree. No one is above the rules, not even the chairman. I expect to hear something from the infractions committee. Maybe is this it?
Let's see what this is.
Wade, this looks like our check from the DSGA for the work we're doing here this weekend.
Oh, and a fine organization it is. We'll be back with more action from Moccasin Bay after these words from our sponsor.
Are you having trouble receiving a signal? Are you frustrated with dead zones at Moccasin Bay? Then try RESVERATROL. RESVERATROL has been shown to enhance cellular productivity. What's the alternative? A rotary phone? I don't think so. Order your RESVERATROL today. RESVERATROL may cause hearing loss, blindness. If you experience lack of signal lasting longer than 4 hours, contact your service provider.
That concludes our coverage. At the end of round 2, it's Don Starrett still in the lead. You know, Wade, wouldn't that be rather odd if he won his own tournament?
Some folks would cry foul.
For Wade Starrett, I'm Jeff Woods. You folks enjoy your evening.